Hello, everybody. Happy Monday. It's Monday. Yes, it is. Okay, so I'm off to my parents for dinner tonight. My sister is in town. Um, so we're gonna get this card done early. Now, I have a color challenge to participate in for tomorrow. So I need to get it done tonight. And the colors that I have to use are um Blackberry Bliss, Moody Mauve, and Wild Wheat. So all I've got is a piece of very vanilla. I'm just using it as a base. You're not going to see it when I'm done. Just a 4 by 5 1/4. Now, each one of these pieces are also 4 inches. And I'll tell you, I think it's 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 2 1/4 in width. Okay. If that helps at all. I'm hoping I'm live in the right place because it's not, nobody's on, but I also know I'm early for me and I gave you no warning. Oh, now it says there's a body with me. So I'm just adhering, kind of like a puzzle, those pieces into here. There we go. Hello, hello. How are you all? Okay. So as I said, I don't know how square that is, but whatever. Figure it out. Let me just double check it now. Okay, so it should be, and there, and okay, looks a bit better now. Okay. So as I said, these are the three colors that I've got to use. Oh, hello. Happy Monday. You got a notification. See, Stacy, at least you get them. Like sometimes I don't understand how it works. So as I said, 4 by 5 1/4, just piece of cardstock. Doesn't matter what color. All the strips are 4 inches wide. I went 1 1/4, then I went 1 3/4, and then I went 2 1/4. And that gave me my 5 1/4. Okay. Just kind of thought I'd work it across. Now, this folder, you can see mine is well loved. I had team meeting packs that I had worked on for days. This is one of those dies that can actually go inside the embossing folder. Let me just show you. It always goes on the side that you've got your little Stampin' Up! Logo on. And you just do a little matchy-matchy. You match it up with itself, and then you'll feel it. There we go. It clicks into place. Okay. And then you can run it through the machine and it will die cut at the same time. Now the issue is I don't want it to die cut. You left another live. Oh, I love you. Then I feel guilty. Um, so today I'm just embossing, like I'm just going for it, people. So I'm just going to put these gorgeous prints directly onto this one here. Does that make sense? We're just going to go like that because I think it's really pretty. And I don't want to die cut them yet. Okay. So let me crank this through. So this is just your main base platform with your, I call it your super special platform. It's the dark gray. Actually, at home, I still have the old, I think I have the old blue one on my spare machine. Okay, look at how pretty that is. Woo, woo. You already did your thumbs up. Thank you, Lynn. I do. I totally appreciate the thumbs up and the likes. They make me happy. Okay, so do you see that? So it's got this board. I know it's like a tactile thing, but I do really I like touching the paper. Okay, I'm just trying to give myself a bit more light. The light in front of me is blinding right now if I open the window, so I can't. Okay, now I do love also, we've got fabulous dies that came in here. Um, we've got some beautiful leaves, we've got all kinds of stuff. So I think what I am going to do, color wise, what should we use? I feel like white is a little bit extreme. Is this back in stock? Okay, let me go check for you. I'm going to look right now. Okay, so it's called Changing Leaves. Let's just go and look. Changing Leaves. I think it was the embossing folder. Yeah, so the bundle's not available. You can get the stamp set right now, but it's the die embossing folder that's back ordered. Let me just check a date for you. Ordering inventory status report. Sorry, I'm that person. I talk myself through my steps. Where is my folder? There it is. September 2nd. So, oh, I was like, September, that's so far. No, that's not. That's in like 13 days. Back. Ooh, basic beige would be a beautiful color. Seriously. Okay. Love it when you guys do the thinking for me. I was like, I don't really want vanilla. Now, let's take this. Let's go with a really pretty sentiment, a little note to brighten your day, or you are amazing in every single way. I'm going to go with a little note to brighten your day. You will notice I have not yet used my stamps. I had so much die cutting for this one. The girls do their own stamping, but I do send them all the die cutting for Teen Kids. Okay, so we're going to do you and you. And then I am going to grab my Blackberry Bliss. It's sunny here. It's very sunny. Like, watch. Yeah. I know, but it's like right at me right now. And it'll heat up the room like, whoa, sorry, 900 degrees if I leave it. Hi, Katie. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you for the thumbs up. Okay. Little note to brighten your day. Stamp it up here. Beautiful. Clean it. Now, don't be alarmed. I do find Blackberry Bliss is one of those colors that immediately stains. It doesn't matter if I clean it right away, it still gets staining. Can't really worry about it. Okay, we'll put that one back in here. The actual like stamps for this are so stunning, like of the images. Okay, so let's get this. Just a second. Let me die cut this and then we'll figure out what else we're going to add. Okay, give me a sec. Okay. Over onto the machine. I like these because these the little label dies have stitching on them. Give me some good stitching and we are good to go. I know, Janet, isn't it gorgeous? Yes, it was actually like even on the golf course, it's cool today. And I say it was cool. I told Joe I felt cold. He's like, me too. It was 28 degrees, but that feels cold when you've been hot for the entire summer. Okay. Now I am tempted to grab some other little bits. Okay. So hear me out. Are you, do you need a class with this bundle? I have to wait for the class thing to be back in stock, but would you like one? You have to tell me what you guys want. I'm really easy to sway and to get me to do things for you. Except for on brass butterflies. That you can't sway me. It's not gonna happen. Okay, so we'll die cut one in this. We'll kind of work our way across. Mhm. I cut 40 to 84. I had to cut 84 of these. 84. I know. It was a lot of cards. Oh, that back was made. Okay, so I know it's not painted. It's so fun. You don't have to go back. I'll explain it to you, Deb. So 4 by 5 1/4 piece of paper on the back, cut strips, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 2 1/4, glue them on, and then emboss. And if you do it that way, ooh, you want some white ink dragged over the flowers? I'm scared. What if it looks like garbage? But what if it doesn't? Okay, let's emboss a piece of cardstock and then we'll check, right? Does that work? Hang on. Where's the embossing folder? We had it. I didn't eat it. Wait. Oh, it's over here. Give me 2 seconds. Kimji, where are you? I love you guys. Okay, hang on a second. Let's just emboss this piece so we can test Dee Dee's theory about adding some white. Okay, done through. What if it looks bad? You do it again. I know, but I have to cook my mom's for dinner. So I'm like, I don't really have time to start again. Okay, so let's try you. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's going to make it stand out more. I don't know if it's the look I'm going for because also don't really want white in there. I don't know. Does that make sense? Like it's not, it's pretty. Oh, now I'm getting it everywhere. No? Okay. I think that I was avoiding the white because we were stamping with the other thing. Your first day of school and your fifth graders asked me what month 2 is called. Ugh. Dude, my best one was I was like, okay, can everyone put their first and last name on the page? And this was a couple years ago. Remember when I dropped down? I know. I'm with you guys. I think the white looks killer, but not on this card. Um, Remember when I dropped down for those few years and I said, okay, every first last name, and I had a little guy in grade 4 goes, I don't know how to spell my last name. I'm like, oh boy. And then I was like, okay, we were doing French lesson and raise your hand if your birthday, see, a ton anniversaire, whatever. We're talking about birthday months. I don't know when my birthday is. I'm like, okay, I can't do this. You're too little. How can you not know when? And then I pulled the thread of, well, if you don't know when your birthday is, you don't get birthday presents. Well, that did change very quickly. He did know his birthday the following day. Okay, now, who is it? Who's my one of you that hates Moody Mauve? Somebody does not. I have somebody who is not a Moody Mauve fan. I'm really tempted. Okay, so what we can do, I feel like it would have to go Moody Mauve here. There. I might not actually, I might even just do die cut. Mine did not know they have a last name. They know they have a second name that people don't call them by. I'm not quite sure. Like that part I find so comical. Like my kids, I think maybe it is because I'm a teacher that I was like, okay, you need to know how to spell your first and last name before even going into kindergarten. Like you need to know your birthday, your address, like all these mm, phone number, like just some of those things. I was like, we gotta know. We gotta know these bits. Okay. Now, some kids, though, it's really funny. Some kids, it just doesn't stick. Like they just really aren't ready to kind of retain it all yet. You just gotta wait. They'll get there. They always do. By grade 7, when I get them, believe me, everybody knows their birthday and their last name. They don't always know to capitalize it, but they know it. Okay. That's always my joke with them that they are more important than they think they are. Moody Mo was fine, but wild, really? See, I love wild wheat. Isn't that funny? It's funny how we all kind of take to different colors. I didn't like wild wheat to start, but I do love it now. All right. You have a bit to pop out, but I'll get that out of you. I'm not trying to get too complicated here. Okay, and then black, nope, Moody. I gotta go Moody. We gotta get Moody, people. Oh, wait, we already are. Okay. There's some Moody. We got it. Let's give it. You guys might get 2 pieces of Moody just to mess with Debbie. I'm sorry, Debbie. Don't get mad. Cranking. Just a second, I gotta jump. I'm also gonna take this one out in my wild wheat. Okay. What do we got? See what we got, people. All right. They are good fall colors. I totally agree with you. But it is one of those ones where, like, color challenges, they are meant for just that. The colors mess with me because they're not necessarily colors that I would choose. And you might just get a little bit further there. I love Blackberry Bliss. I agree. It is a gorgeous color. Okay, so let's try this now. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take this guy. We're gonna run it with seal, people. Okay. We'll start at this end. I'm gonna go like that. We're gonna kind of build. There. 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 Poke out the bit. And then there. It stuck to my finger, just so you know. This is not ready, anyone? Okay, so now let's take, ooh, I feel like we're going to want a little bit of twine or something behind that. I wonder when someone would notice the subscribe numbers. I love you guys. I know I saw you last night after. I always read it after. We've made some major progress. Thank you, Lynn. The man like, thank you, Lynn. Not to me. Thank you, Lynn. Ooh, speaking of Lynn, I need to order linen thread. And I know I have an order going in tonight as soon as I'm off. So I need to make sure that that's on it. Okay, we're going to loopy doopy. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, I take my 4 fat fingers and I start there and I roll it around and then I finish it up top. This is what I call a loopy doopy. I squeeze it in the middle and I chop. Okay, then we're going to take this. We're going to kind of allow fluff, do whatever we need to do here to make it work. Good. My friend bought a house that was all 80s mauve tiles and fixtures. Did you tell her you weren't coming over? I am not coming over until you deal with your mauve. Okay. So I've got this, a little note to brighten your day. A little bit tempted right now. Okay, hang on. I'm going to leave that. I need a piece of basic beige. It's going to be my base. A basic beige base. Okay, say it. And then fast. Go. You know the rules. I have words I can't say, therefore you must. Now I'm thinking of a blackberry bliss matte. So just hear me out. Team Ange, I know, but you're the one who started it. Oh, the die for the sentiment, it's right in the set. So it's from the Changing Autumn dies, okay? You've got these like 3, look at 1, 2, and a circle. 3 fabulous label dies that work really well with your sentiments that are in it, okay? So I'm thinking on here that this should have a Blackberry Bliss matte. Is that good, bad, not, maybe? But I have to cut it. I'm only going to cut it by 1/8 on each dimension. Would that be bad? I'll go get some Blackberry Bliss while I'm waiting for you to tell me whether it's bad or not. Is it bad? Is it bad? Do I do it? Maybe not. Okay, and while I'm doing that, I'm also going to check to make sure I don't already have a piece of pre-existing Blackberry Bliss, and I do not. What are you guys saying? Yes. Okay. I see a yes. I'm just going to do it then. I just needed one person to be decisive, and it wasn't going to be today. Let's try the Blackberry Nomad. Judy wants Nomad. Okay, but we can still do Nomad even if I chop it, but then it's not going to match the measurements. Oh well, I'm doing it anyway. I'm that girl. Judy's going to get mad at me. I took the 8th off of the I took the 8th off that side, the wild wheat. Does that make sense? Okay. There. I don't, you know what? I don't think the black will either show. Will also either show. I'm gonna go with it. I'm just doing it. Look at me. I'm making a decision tonight. I know I'm on a time crunch. I'm in a little panic because I have to feed the dogs before we leave. Go. Okay, embellishments. We have in colors that have wild wheat and moody mauve pearls. I'm going to grab them, make them work. This is here. I really like this. This is going to come. Just make sure you get it on straight because it would be not ideal to have it go on not straight. I'm really impressed. This card was like, I've been coming up with a little bit of a plan before I go live with you guys. I'm finding I have to right now. And when you're like, what? It's because I'm like, have I done everything that my brain can handle? You like the basic beige card base? Thank you. So I do have to like, okay, what's the potential? So I was like, okay, I like the 3 panel. And I knew I had to incorporate these 3 colors. And the stamp set and dies were still on my desk from team meeting. Jude, wait till you open your team meeting pack. You will laugh at how much die cutting I had to do. Okay. Woo-hoo. I do love it. Hi, Gail. How are you? Thanks, Corinne. Okay. Now we want, sorry, I'm looking in my drawer. They stay in color. There they are. I know where they are. I knew where they were. Hi, Kimberly. See, I actually prefer the old ones. Does anyone else like? I hate it sometimes when we change over um an embellishment and we get the same colors, but they're not quite as pretty. Anyway, that's okay. Let's see. Oh, these, well, I have to say, these might be a bit more delicate, so that might not be a bad thing. Uh, yeah, and they do have a hint of like shimmery, glimmery to them. Ooh, all that die cutting. Oh, it was like serious. Well, you're gonna laugh at me because you're gonna be like, you die cut how many of what? Yeah, it was wild. Okay, 2 8-hour days. Mm. There you go. I love you guys. We did it. It's a really sweet card. This embossing folder is incredible. I'm feeling a little bit busy in there. Sorry. Oh, it's because you're not. Hang on. He was kind of missing a stick you underneath here. Get to the stick. Yeah. There we go. Sorry. I just felt like he was dying. He was like right on himself in there in his own color. It was not working for me. Okay. I hope that you all have an amazing evening and I will see you all tomorrow. Take care. Bye.